LNTEOW, labor and the expression of worth. Together, we are discovering our common work, common stories, and common love. We externalize or project our hate, our ignorance, and woundedness onto others in an attempt to distance ourselves from our own fear. It's very understandable why we would do this. It helps us to feel that we have some ground under our feet. It solidifies for a moment the incredibly fragile balance that we have created for ourselves on this planet in these highly volatile bodies and emotional states. When we demonize and belittle others, it helps us to feel bigger sometimes. It's a coping tactic, a survival technique. But if you saw it happening between kindergarten children, you would want to help, and you would probably very clearly see the woundedness in the hurtful child or the bully, and in the victim. We haven't quite learned how to deal with our own hurt feelings and disappointments. Externalization or projection of our own hurt may bring momentary relief, but it is not helpful to anyone in the long term. There is a practice of non-judgment. It is inherently offensive to our egos. It asks us to pause, sit, wait, and observe our reactions to life. Most of us have not been trained to sit in that uncomfortable energy. It takes many years of practice, especially as we live in a culture where these practices can seem quite uncommon. A non-judgment practice eventually dissolves the sense of separation which our warring material culture uses to divide us. Mindless judgment reinforces the current power structures, the status quo, the oppression, the slavery, the genocide, the big violence. Non-judgment practices nurture the creative space needed for our species, our people, to free ourselves from our fear. As we apply ourselves to these practices, we are participating in the great turning, the repentance that is so necessary for all of us. In our practice of non-judgment, we begin to see the core of one another. We see to the heart of who we really are. We begin to encourage and bless one another, seeing past the woundedness and into our innate goodness. See non-binary, non-dual, tree of life, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil for further references.